G'day people, hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's all well. Okay, this is an addition to a previous video I made on how to use the cruise control. I've had a few subscribers and I've had a few emails asking exactly how to do it in different ways, and they've explained that they're having difficulties. I probably didn't do a great job in the last video, so I decided I'll do this addition so that it's a little bit clearer for people. My fault. I should have explained it better. My dog's coming and licking my hand here. Sorry about that. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll explain how to set the buttons up, plain and simple, so everybody can understand. I didn't do a great job last time, but anyway. So what you've got to do is go into the game, go to Options, go to Keys and Buttons, as you can see down here. That's Keys and Buttons. Once you're in Keys and Buttons, scroll down till you come to Cruise Control. Now you have your primary buttons here. They are the default buttons that come in the game. You can use them if you want, but if you want to set it up so that you've got them on your steering wheel or on some other controller, then you can come over here to secondary. I use a secondary for setting up my own buttons. I leave the default, so if I ever want to go back to it, I've got it and I don't have to worry about it. So here, all you do to change the button binding is click on left mouse click on it. So using your mouse, point to it, left click on it, choose the button you want to use. In my situation, I want to use L3 on my steering wheel. I press that because I've already got it, that it didn't change, but you can understand what I'm saying. So press it, click the button you want to use, and that binds the key to that function. Same goes for your speed increase for your cruise control and your speed decrease. You have to set them up as well. Okay, I've got my increase set up on the steering wheel with the plus sign. So I just left click and choose that. And on the decrease, I've got it on the minus sign. I just left click and press it, and it binds those keys. So that's pretty straightforward for binding keys. Once these keys are bound, when you press L3 or whatever button you've chosen, cruise control will be activated, but will only be activated at the speed that when you pressed it. So if you're doing 50 miles per hour and you press the cruise control, it will stay at 50 miles per hour. To increase it, you need to then use the button that you press, that you bound for increasing. And then you also, if you want to decrease, you've got to press that button to decrease it. It won't automatically choose the speed that's the speed limit that's on the road. You have to increase or decrease it. Okay, now to do that, to set up the increments or the amount of miles per hour that it increases and decreases by, you'll need to go into gameplay. Oh, excuse me. You'll need to go into gameplay and travel all the way down to here where it says cruise control grid steps. Now, I don't know why they didn't just put that in the keys and binds and buttons. It would have made it a lot easier. But so anyway, come into gameplay, find cruise control grid speed. I've got mine set at 5 kilometers an hour, but you can choose 1, 2, or 5. Now, the reason I've chosen 5 is because let's say you are at 50 miles per hour and you want to go to 70 miles per hour. That means you want to increase your speed by 20 miles per hour. That means you've got to press your increase button 20 times to get it to increase 20 miles per hour. That's why I've chosen 5 miles per hour, because I only have to press it 4 times to increase it by 20 miles per hour. But again, you can choose whatever you want. If you want to press it 20 times, that's up to you. But no, I don't. So I go for 5 miles per hour. So if I'm changing from 50 to 70, I only have to press it 4 times, and that gets me an extra 20 miles per hour when I'm in cruise control. Now, what I'll do is I'll give you a better example of that than I did in the last video, because I was in a town and I was only doing 35 miles per hour and it just didn't work. I should have realized I should have been on a highway. I even said that in the video. So what I'll do is I'll go out on the highway and I'll show you exactly how it works. And I apologize for the last video making that mistake. Okay, so here we are on a highway. Now we're doing 70 miles per hour. We've already got the cruise control on. I'm going to take it off now because we're coming into a work zone, a road work zone, and we're going to slow down to the speed that you'd normally do in a work area, in a road work area, which would be about 45 or 50 miles per hour. And I'm just using the throttle now. I'm not using cruise control. Okay, so traveling along. Once I get outside of the roadworks area, I will then show you exactly how you re-engage your cruise control. Okay, so now we're out. So pressing the button that you've chosen to activate cruise control, press. Now as you can see, if you look up above my steering wheel and slightly to the left at the top of the windscreen there, you can see my speed and the CC, which is the cruise control. I pressed it at 53 miles per hour. Now we're maintaining 53 miles per hour. Oops, I've got to change the lanes. Hope I don't run into anything. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it fluctuates slightly, but it's sitting at around 53 miles per hour and won't go above that or below that by much. Probably 1 mile per hour, okay? So now you say you want to go to 70 miles per hour. I've got mine set to 5 miles per hour increases. So I will then press my plus button, which is a button I bound to increase 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it'll go to 70 miles per hour. Again, looking at that screen at the bottom of the top of the windscreen there, slightly to the left, you can now see that I'm sitting at 70 miles per hour because I pressed the increase to get to that speed. Now I want to go to 65 miles per hour. I'll press decrease, and as you can see, it decreases it down to 65 miles per hour, and it will maintain that speed as best it can. If you're going up an incline or going down a decline, it will fluctuate slightly because of the natural progression of the truck, but it will try to maintain that speed for you. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward. So I want to disengage. I just press the cruise control button again, the one that I've chosen to engage or disengage the cruise control. Now you can see it's not working, and I have to take over with the accelerator. Alright, and then if I want to bring it back, I press it now. As you can see, it's slightly high, so I just decrease it and it'll go down to 70 miles per hour. Alright, so decrease by whatever increments you've set it at by pressing the decrease button, increase, and it'll go back up to where you want. And at any stage you want to disengage it, you just press that button that you've bound to the cruise control function. Now the other thing to remember is if I put my foot on the brake, it disengages. As you can see, it disengages the cruise control, so you'll have to press it to re-engage again and then bring yourself up to the speed you want to go to. If you change gears, it disengages, so again you have to engage it. Okay, so if I go to change gear again, disengages. So it maintains cruise control while you're in a certain gear, but if you change gear or brake, it disengages, so you have to re-engage it again. Alright, quick video. Hopefully that explained it a little bit better than I did last time. Again, my apologies, people. And yeah, remember, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. You'll be notified whenever I bring out more how-to videos or even other videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.